Welcome, CMA candidates. My name is Brian Kessler. I am the owner of the CMAguide.com, and today I want to talk to you about Fast Forward Academy's CMA review course. So Fast Forward Academy, they're the new kids on the block when it comes to the CMA, and they're to give you some background on Fast Forward Academy, they're an education technology company. So what they're trying to do is break the industry model of, you go in, you watch a lecture, then you read the text, then you do the multiple choice questions, and then you're ready to sit for the exam. Well, Fast Forward Academy's philosophy is that everybody is different. Everybody has different experiences, so why should everybody do the exact same review course? So what they do is instead of having you start with a lecture, they just cut lectures out completely, and then you'll just start with the multiple choice questions. So you'll go through several practice exams. Their adaptive technology will identify the areas based on your results from the multiple choice question. They'll find the areas where you're weaker, and then based on those weaker areas, they'll give you reading assignments out of the FAST book, or their textbook as they call it. So essentially you're starting from the multiple choice questions, then you go to the text, and then after you've read the text, made your notes, made your flashcards, whatever you need to do, then you go back to the practice exams, and then you keep taking multiple choice until you're ready to sit for the CMA exam. So what is included in Fast Forward Academy's CMA review course? Well, it's one of the most affordable on the market. Comes in at under $500. They include 2,000 multiple choice questions and dozens of practice essays. And what makes their multiple choice questions so effective is that each multiple choice question, the answer is linked directly to the textbook. So any key topic that is mentioned in the multiple choice, you can go directly to the textbook just by following their link within their online course. So this is a very effective way to study and saves you a lot of time flipping through pages trying to find where this particular topic is located. So they also offer unlimited practice exams, as I said before, and they also offer adaptive learning technology. So this is the technology portion of their company where they help you identify your weaknesses so that you just focus on that. Because if you're strong in a particular area, you shouldn't waste your time rereading something or spending any time on it, because you might end up second-guessing yourself when it comes time to sit on the exam. So that's a lot to take in. So let's take a look at their online software just so you can get a better idea of what they have to offer. Okay, so let's take a look at the Fast Forward Academy CMA review course software. So once you've logged in, you'll hit the overview page, which gives you the starting point for everything that the CMA review course has to offer. So what makes Fast Forward Academy so unique is that they don't offer any video lectures, because they think that the CMA exam, everybody studies differently, so it shouldn't be one cookie cutter set lecture that everybody should watch, because everybody knows different things. Everybody has had different experiences. So what they want you to do is start with the study bank. So the first thing you'll want to do is create a new study session, and then based on the results from that study session, then you start reviewing those weaker areas in their FAST book or their textbook. So then once you've gone through the study banks and then got a solid understanding of all those weaker topics from the FAST book, there's going to be a bar that's going to let you know when you're ready to move on to start taking practice exams. So then once you start taking the practice exams, then you'll have, based on your results, another bar that's going to let you know when you're actually ready to sit for the CMA exam. So once this bar has hit 70%, then you're ready to take the exam, and you should be good to go. So let's take a look at the study bank first and create a new study session. Okay, so you have the option of selecting a study session over all 5 different topics. So let's just do planning, budgeting, and forecasting, and then you can select additional topics within that. So let's go ahead and do that. So each question, you have the option of You read through the question, then you'll select which one you think is correct, and then you can click the check button, and then there's an explanation answer, and it'll tell you why you got it right or why you got it wrong and which correct answer is correct. So as always, you'll have option to pull up a calculator, and you also have the PDF tables. So these are all the future value, interest factors, etc. You can go back. And then, so this is the next question. You can check it or skip and go back to the first question, whatever you need to do. And a great thing about Fast Forward Academy is that you can take notes on individual multiple choice questions, and you can also flag the question for review later. Okay, so let's go back to overview. Okay, so based on how well you do here, the Fast Forward Academy software identifies the topics that you're weaker in, and then you'll be able to go to the Fastbook, which is their textbook. And then you'll be able to identify which topic you need to focus on. And then you'll go here, and as you can see, this is the electronic version of their textbook, which is one of the most advanced textbooks I've ever seen, actually. So what you can do is you can read through the text, you can add a footnote, which will be saved, and then you can search it later. You can also take a note and leave it on this page, and then you just click next, and then it'll take you to the next page. And something I did find with the Fast Forward Academy text is that there's not a whole lot of real-life examples, so it's more just flashcards. So you'll get a term and then a definition, and then it's just a lot of terminology and not a whole lot of real life explanations. So that's just something to keep in mind. I think their text is very sufficient, and it does tie into the multiple choice questions extremely well. So it's very useful there. But I would like to see some more real life examples kind of plugged into the text. Okay, so as I said before, you can leave notes. So these notes, they'll all be saved, and you can come back to them later. And then your performance is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time. So this is where it shows you the questions that you've missed, how many you've gotten correct, your overall score. And then a great feature is that you can compare yourself to versus the Fast Forward Academy community. So the community is the group of people who are taking the exam alongside you. So these are people who are passing the exam, and it's good to be able to compare yourself to see how prepared you are compared to everybody else. And so based on your results here, you can start your own custom study session. So let's check that out. And you go back and select the topics that you want to focus on. Okay, so before you even begin, you'll probably want to set up your study planner. So this is a very customizable study planner. It gives you your assignments by day, and you can set it up to even send you text message reminders of what you need to be completing on what day. Okay, so let's take a look at a practice exam. Okay, so again, it doesn't look exactly like what you'll see on the actual CMA exam, so you might want to watch a couple sample videos of what the software looks like that the IMA offers you at the Prometric Center. But the questions and everything, they're all the same, similar of what you'll see on the actual exam. And it gives you the time limit, and you'll hit 100 questions, and then once you've gotten through all of them, then you'll perform a couple essay questions. So as you can see, you'll make your selection and then just save it and then go to the next question. So it will not tell you the answer. And then you can, once you've gone through them all, you can flag them and move on. Okay, so once you've completed all the multiple choice questions, then you'll want to continue to the next part. And then this will get you to the essay question. So you'll review all the details, enter in your essay question, and then they'll have a couple probe questions at the end.
So again, these are exam ready essay questions, so they're very similar to what you'll see on the actual exam. So I highly recommend completing as many of these as possible, and just so there aren't any surprises when you get to the actual exam. Okay, so I think that pretty much is a complete overview of everything that the Fast Forward Academy online software has to offer. Let's just do a quick rehash of the pros and cons that I found with the Fast Forward Academy CMA review course. So the cons that I found with the Fast Forward Academy CMA review course include the fact that they don't include video or audio lectures for CMA candidates. So if you're somebody who needs structure, somebody to guide you through the materials, then this particular CMA review course might not be for you. The second thing I noticed was that they do utilize a very unique study process that some students may not understand off the bat. So I highly recommend you rewatch this video a couple times, watching how the course works, and then also try out the free trial that Fast Forward Academy offers for their CMA review course. The third thing is that they're still a newer and improving course. So they are newer to the CMA review course industry, and they do lack that established reputation of some of the more well-known courses. Now, based on my review and what I've seen in improvements, I do think that they have a very strong future for the CMA review course industry. So the final thing that I found also was the fact that they don't have any flashcards. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're shopping around for a review course. So the pros that I did find were that Fast Forward Academy offers 2,400 plus multiple choice questions and several dozen practice essays. They also, as an education technology company, they provide strong analytics, which their entire course is based off of. So they use this education technology to identify your weaknesses and strengths, and then to help you study more efficiently. Fast Forward Academy is also extremely affordable. Currently it's going for $400, or you can pay at $900 per month. So this is, their course doesn't have all the bells and whistles like video lectures and so forth, but $400 for 2,400 multiple choice questions does seem like a fairly good deal. The fourth thing that I found was that their website is completely responsive. So that means you can study on your mobile, tablet, or computer, as long as you do have an active internet connection. They also have a very interactive study planner. So they understand that your schedule is constantly changing, and you need to be able to update your study plan the same way. And the final thing that I found was that Fast Forward Academy has one of the strongest community of CMA candidates, and they connect all of your results, and then you can compare yourself to the community to kind of guess how close you are being ready to sit for the actual CMA exam. And they also have Fast Forward Academy experts on standby to help answer your questions if you have any on a particular multiple choice question or essay. So my suggestion for you is that Fast Forward Academy has designed a CMA course with a unique game plan to assist you in avoiding all of the inefficiencies that are found in other CMA review courses. Their philosophy is that everybody studies and learns differently. So there's not one cookie cutter way to study for the CMA exam. So they help you eliminate the areas that you're stronger from your study plan, because you already understand those, you're already prepared for them, so you don't need to spend your time doing that. You need to be focusing all your time on the weaker areas. So if you are a motivated candidate who's able to study without lectures and videos, then this is definitely a course that I think you should check out. So thank you so much for listening to my video. I really hope that you found it useful and has given you an informed decision about Fast Forward Academy CMA review course. So it would be great if you could subscribe to this YouTube channel, and that way we can keep in touch, and I'll keep you updated to any changes that are made to all my reviews. And then also, if you could check out my website, www.cmaguide.com, and that way you can learn everything you need to know about the CMA exam, sign up for my newsletter, and so forth. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.